Advancements in technology influencing multimedia. Compression of media. Now, the compression of multimedia files relates to the information process of storage and retrieval, in that a file can be saved at a smaller file size once it has been compressed. The MP3 file format became the standard due to its seamless method of compression in which there was no notable loss in the quality of audio files, and by reducing the file so drastically, it allowed for audio files to be streamed and distributed by app stores, changing the landscape of how music was purchased by customers. Now, this was amazing because essentially before you had to go out to stores and purchase a CD. The CD could only fit 30 songs on it, and they were full quality songs and they were very large file sizes, but obviously this meant that was the only way to distribute the actual music. These days, this is the standard, and it's not just with music anymore either. So this landscape changing that now we can buy online from these online stores, and we can buy individual songs and make our own mixes. So it was fantastic, this whole new format of how we could get music, create our playlists on our little iPod, and that's how I listened to them. Okay, that was much harder in the past, trust me, making mixtapes on our cassettes and all that and trying to put multiple songs on CDs. Very difficult in the past, but thanks to the MP3 format now, we have this opportunity. This reduced file size meant songs could now be downloaded faster and take up less space when stored on systems. Overall, the reduction in file sizes of the media has enabled more data to be posted and processed online as a result of vastly smaller file sizes of the media thanks to compression file formats. So, compression can take the forms of lossy or lossless compression. Lossy compression is when a file cannot be decompressed back into its original form, whereas lossless compression can be reverted back into its original uncompressed format as the file retains the compression data. The type of compression applied to a file may be reflected in its file extension. For example, an uncompressed image may be saved in a BMP format, which stands for bitmap. Okay, and that means we created the image using pixels and we've drawn it in a paint program. But with different types of compression, we can apply it. We can convert it into a JPEG, a GIF, or a PNG format, and we'd use these all for different reasons. So let's have a look at an example here. So here are three images, okay? These three images, I've called them all Blueface, but I've got Blueface BMP, Blueface JPEG, and Blueface PNG. Now, Blueface BMP is a raw, uncompressed image file format. I need this file format to create my image and edit my image. Okay, but obviously it's a large file size at 172 kilobytes. Next is the JPEG, and it is an image file format that uses lossy compression. And because of this compression technique, its file size is only 24.2 kilobytes. As you can see there, that's less than a quarter of the file size of the BMP. Finally is the PNG file format, okay, where the image file format incorporates the lossless compression method. Okay, and it is the smallest file format at only 5.88 kilobytes. And as you can see here, okay, the actual quality of the PNG is slightly less than that of the JPEG. Okay, so the JPEG has a bit better quality, the image looks slightly better, whereas we can see a bit of blurriness with the PNG image. So now we need to think, why would we use all these different file formats, okay? And why do we need different methods of compression? Well, firstly with the BMP, it's required for creating and editing, as we already said. It is uncompressed, it gives us access to the full file, and we can go in and edit it, but it obviously retains the highest file size. Next is JPEG. Okay, and it's great for storing images on digital cameras due to the high image quality. It retains the highest quality while still applying compression. And finally is the PNG, which is great for storing images online due to its low file sizes. Quality is not the highest factor here. Low file sizes for the seamless running of the website and the quick loading of images on the website is what's paramount. So I hope this video gives you a bit of an understanding of different compression techniques and essentially why we use different compression techniques for actually storing our files on our systems, and obviously advantages in reducing file sizes, which creates new opportunities with multimedia systems.